Welcome back, everybody. Magic has released their 2027 release schedule, and while I know I'm a little bit late to the party, I still wanted to go ahead and dissect the information with you. If you like this type of content, go ahead and subscribe to keep it coming your way, and if you like this video, make sure you like it towards the end. Without any further ado, let's get into this. So we've got 6 Magic sets coming out next year. We've got 3 universes within and 3 universes beyond. The first universes within is Nauctis, the Sunken Realm, which is an entirely new plane. It's set entirely underwater, so we should be looking at some shark folk, lobster folk, merfolk, of course. And Wizards promises not to skew too heavily towards mono blue, which is great, because I'm actually really curious how they're going to represent something like Rakdos within the set, fully underwater. I'm actually very curious if they'll have any dragons, which maybe is what you're curious about as well. Magic has set the precedent in the past of having dragons that don't have flying, that are more water-based, like Sword Coast Serpent or Sailor's Bane. So I'm holding out hope that maybe we'll see some dragons in this set. They do say there will be humans in the set, but they will be kind of few and far between, so there won't be as much support for human types. Wizards has stated that there will be no flying creatures in the set. This is the first time, I believe, that any set has not had any flying creatures. They do promise then to have some other evasive mechanic, and there's a lot of speculation out there. I'm curious if it's like a dive type of mechanic where you dive, super deep into water, buoyancy where you float to the top, or and I had to Google this one, cavitate, which is where creatures can create a bubble around them, or I wonder if there's some other kind of biological evasive mechanic, that a creature could do. The underwater biodiversity is very diverse. As you can see, though, the artwork here is stunning. This underwater concept is going to be really beautiful on these Magic cards. I'm really excited for the set. They haven't announced whether there'll be precons for it, but I'm sure there'll be play boosters and collector boosters. The second set that's going to release next year is on June 4th, 2027. That is Kamigawa Titan Breach. Honestly, this is going to be the one I'm the most excited for. Wizards is promising, a clash on the scale like we've never seen before. Ikoria is crashing into Kamigawa. So it's really setting up mechs versus monsters, technology versus ancient behemoths style battles. Which, speaking of, there's speculation out there that maybe they'll bring back battles for this. I'll be honest, I don't really use battles, but, maybe they'll be able to make those more valuable this go around. This set is actually the one I'm pegging to be probably the most likely to have dragons. I think they even showed what could be a dragon in some of the artwork. I'll put up a picture of the design up in the screen, and I'll let me know what you think. Go ahead and put a comment down below as if you think that's going to end up being a dragon. I would love to see some giant-sized dragons here, though, and I think this is just the set for it. Maybe perhaps we'll get a reprint of Earthquake Dragon. I think so far that has only appeared in Baldur's Gate, so maybe there's a likelihood there. I'm really excited to see how they'll pull off the epic scale on these small cards. Overall, I think this set is going to be a Timmy player's dream. So far, that's what you can expect from Kamigawa Titan Breach. They have not announced any official products for it yet, no precons or anything like that, but I'm sure you can at least expect play boosters and collector boosters like any other set. The third and final Universes Within set releasing in 2027 releases on October 1st, and we go back to the plane of Zhalfir. This is a plane we have not visited since March of the Machine in 2023, but this is a very Afro-fantasy inspired plane, which is super promising in terms of the artwork for sure. They worked with a lot of cultural experts to bring us this set, and so far the designs are really showing it. It is a beautiful set so far. This plane is orbited by 5 suns, so it is always daylight, but it does have a very dangerous spirit realm to it. So I expect to see lots of spiritual and paranormal type creatures, paired with humans, of course. So I'm sure there'll be kinds of elementals and spirits within this plane that will have some awesome artwork. I do not believe this set's going to contain any dragons, but regardless, for the artwork and setting alone, I think this is an automatic purchase for me. Speaking of which, though, I don't think Wizards has announced any precons for it or anything like that, but again, I think you can expect the typical play boosters and collector boosters. As for the UB sets next year, there will be 3 of them, one that releases on April 9th, the other on August 6th, and then the third on November 19th. They have not released what these Universes Beyond sets are, so it's kind of all speculation from here. I think the easy guess, for the first one or one of the 3 would be Marvel. As far as which Marvel property they'll use for this set, though, I don't know. And as far as which Infinity Stone they'll use, I don't know. I'm guessing either X-Men, maybe the cosmic level Marvel threats, maybe Mystic Arts. I think those are 3 really good possibilities for what Marvel set they'll use. Other speculations are Elden Ring, K-pop Demon Hunters, Zelda, Star Wars, which I think may have been confirmed. What I would like to see, though, is a return to Warhammer. I think there's so much content left there to go through. It's a giant tabletop game. I don't play, but I do love the set that they came out with last. I'll take even more Marvel. And I think a return to Final Fantasy there, too. They've got so much to explore. Wizards has several Magic Cons set up for 2027 as well. I'm sure they'll be showing some, previews and spoilers there. I'm sure they'll reveal what some of the UB sets are when the time is right there as well. So you have Magic Con in Detroit in February. You have Magic Con in Tokyo in May, and Magic Con in Vegas in August, and Magic Con in Amsterdam in December, where I'm sure they'll give a look ahead in 2028, if not before that. All right, everybody. So that's what we can expect to see in 2027 so far. I'll keep us up to date as we go along. Again, if you like the video, go ahead and give that bad boy a like down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. It does keep my videos coming to your feed. I'll see you next time.